guys, welcome to today's video and welcome to my channel. If you are new, Taylor here, and you guys just saw what I was looking like at around 16 and a half weeks out. I actually wasn't gonna film an update until this weekend, but I figured I would do one for you guys because I didn't film one on Saturday past. So that is what I'm looking like currently. I have some things I definitely want to talk to you guys about when it comes to prep and what is going on with me. So we're gonna get into that in a little bit, but I did get a package from Raw Gear and I want to show you guys what it looks like. I tried it on the other day, so I'm just gonna insert that clip here so you guys can see. It's a crew neck and a pair of sweats. I'm literally obsessed with it. It's super nice. So I just want to show you guys what the package looks like and then we can get into chatting a little bit. Okay, so I have my package from Raw Gear here, so I'm just gonna open it up for you guys so you can see what it all looks like. So I got the crew neck and I got a pair of sweatpants. So I have the crew neck in navy, I think, and or like gray or navy, and then the sweatpants in like the taupey kind of color. It says cement, but they look pretty good. I got the small, they're men's I think, or like unisex, but I like them to be baggy, so I feel like it'll fit me good. But I'm just gonna try it on now so you guys can see what they look like, and yeah. Okay, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you guys buy anything from Raw Gear that you think that I might like, comment down below. Those were the men's sweats and just like the regular crew neck, and I just got them in size small and I really like how they fit. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna order again. It's super nice stuff. But let's get into talking a little bit, because today is gonna be a full day of eating, and with that I figured it was important that I told you guys that I'm no longer on a meal plan. So for a lot of people that I know, this has definitely been a long time coming. I think a meal plan is super beneficial when it comes to having structure, and I definitely am quite capable of building my own meal plan, especially the closer I get to my show, when I start, you know, cutting out certain foods or just getting lower calorie and whatnot. But I'm super passionate about tracking macros, tracking calories, being flexible, and like having fun with my diet and not feeling restricted. And I think for the last few months I've really just been going against those things, and I didn't know that I wouldn't like this approach when I first started. I've talked about it here on the channel before, but the way that Team Atlas takes their clients through their preps is just fully on a meal plan with really little adjustments, which again is okay, and some people really enjoy that. But for me personally, it's just not the approach that I enjoy, and that's pretty much it. Every coach is different. You have to figure out what works best for you. I personally just didn't see myself finishing out a full 16 weeks doing what I was doing and being happy with it, and I'm someone who wants to be all in or not in at all, if that makes sense. So for me, I was finding it really difficult to stick to what I was doing, and I felt guilty for not wanting to be on the meal plan. I felt, you know, a little bit unhappy with how things were going for me mentally, and just a lot of different things that after reflecting I realized had nothing to do with the coaches themselves, had nothing to do with me. It just has to do with the fact that the approach is not one that mends well with my personal lifestyle and interests and what I want to get from this. And yeah, so I do have a new coach, which I will be announcing soon. It's someone that I was considering getting before, and I wanted to try out this other approach to see if I'd like it, and turns out it wasn't right for me, and that is okay. So wanted to share that with you guys because I am going to be incorporating some macro-friendly recipes now and doing some reviews and just being more of myself, and I just know a lot of people enjoy that, so I'm super excited to get back to it. So for breakfast, I'm going to be making some anabolic French toast, And yeah, I want to show you guys what that looks like. So we're gonna get into that, and I don't know if I'm gonna put a workout in today's video or not. It depends on how busy the gym is when I get there, but otherwise you're gonna see what I'm eating in a day on my first day back, tracking macros and calories. And if you have any questions at all, just comment down below. You can also send me a little DM on Instagram, and I will do my best to get back to you right away. But just thought I'd come on here and be honest with you guys and tell you that I am making a major change. There you have it. Anyways, I'm getting a little bit hungry, so gonna make some coffee, have some vitamins and stuff, and then get into making some French toast. Alright, so iced coffee is done, or cold brew, I think is what it's called. I have my greens and my reds there on the table. So we're gonna go in with some vitamins now. I have Flex XT. I take this every single day. It's a inflammation joint support supplement, and I love this so much, especially on prep, especially if you're training really hard. This can come in super handy, and it's also just really good for like your cartilage health, your bone health, and all of that fun stuff. I'm also gonna take some vitamin D. I've got my omega-3s here from Jack Factory as well. So I take these in the morning and in the afternoon. They actually are like coated extra, so you don't taste the fishy kind of taste that you get from a lot of fish oil pills, which I personally prefer, so that's great. I've also got the Vita XT, which is the women's multivitamin, and again, you guys see me take this every single morning. So those three things from Jack Factory, some extra vitamin D, and then my greens, my reds, coffee. Once all that's done, I'll get into making some breakfast. So I'm going to be using Greg Doucette's Anabolic French Toast recipe from his Cookbook 2.0, so I will link that down below if you guys are interested in buying it. But I highly recommend this cookbook. I find it super beneficial, and I'm really excited to start incorporating some of these recipes into my diet now that I can. So I'm gonna make some French toast from that, but get this stuff into me first, and you guys will see me in a little bit. Okay guys, it's actually around lunchtime now, 11:30. I ended up uploading a YouTube video and getting super distracted and not eating. So I'm gonna make my French toast now. All you need for this recipe is just some cinnamon, some vanilla extract, some sweetener, some regular ass white bread, as Greg Doucette would say. I just have the blue menu bread because it's a little bit lower calorie but still works awesome, and some egg whites. Pretty simple. I feel like I'm going to be incorporating some recipes and snacks into my routine now, and I'm super excited about it. So I have this bread here. It's 50 calories per slice. I'll show you guys what the slices actually look like. So we've got 9 carbs, 1 fat, and 2 protein per slice. And to me, it honestly just tastes like regular bread. So you can obviously go for whatever you guys want, and you can make as much as you guys want. There are a couple different variations in Greg's cookbook, so I think I'll try out some of those maybe this weekend with my roommate and my sister, and we'll do a little review again, because the last review we did on the protein bars was actually super fun. So we'll probably just do something like that, but I'm gonna go ahead and make this now. So I'll show you guys the bread and what it looks like, and what it looks like when it's all finished. Guys, I work at the gym tonight from 6 to 10, and I'm gonna just make up my lunch now before I head on there. Usually when I'm there, I don't really have a whole lot of time to eat, and I'm up at 10 o'clock, so sometimes I'll want a snack when I come home and sometimes I won't. So what I'm gonna do is actually bring my snack with me, and if I feel like eating it at work, then I'll do that. Otherwise, I'll just eat it when I get home tonight. What I'm doing for my snack is gonna be actually another recipe from Greg's cookbook. It's gonna be his anabolic popcorn, and I'm gonna be using protein powder from Jack Factory. So basically you just buy popcorn. I like to buy the 94% fat-free stuff from Orville. I think that's how you say it. So it's pretty low calorie when it comes to fat, and popcorn is high volume for the calories anyways. And I'll do roughly a full-size bag, which is a lot of popcorn, and it's just a good crunchy snack. I'm not gonna give away the full recipe obviously, because you guys need to check it out yourselves, but you mix it with protein powder and then let it kind of cool, and it kind of caramelizes the popcorn. You can freeze it. He recommends freezing it. I might do that now and just have it in the freezer so it's cold and it actually gets hard, versus if you pour it over when it's hot, obviously the popcorn is gonna disintegrate. So I'm gonna be using a scoop of the Jack Factory Authentic ISO in the chocolate peanut butter. You guys know this is my favorite flavor. Code TBT guarantee saves you 20% from everything on Jacked Factory's website at the checkout. That's merch, that's bars, that's supplements, obviously. If you're looking for any more information on supplements or what I'm using, check out my Instagram page. I'm always posting there in my Jacked Factory highlight, as well as my other videos. They do have authentic bars now, which is their version of their protein bars, and they are so good. When I get more, I'll do another little review and taste test for you guys, but right now I'm sticking to having to make my own snacks, and that is what I'm gonna go with. So I'm gonna make that popcorn now. I'm also gonna put together my dinner. So it's gonna be chicken. I have cooked chicken breasts, some basmati rice, and green beans. And what I like to do with my green beans is actually put them in the air fryer, and I season them with everything bagel seasoning. So I just bought this guy, I think at Costco or the grocery store, and honestly, it's just so good. It gives it all just a really good texture and flavor in general, and you can put on some 0-calorie, you know, dressing, seasoning, whatever you want to do with that, of course. Soy sauce is good on it too, and I find that meal super satiating. So I'll be doing 100 grams of chicken breast, 150 grams of green beans, and 115 grams of basmati rice. And just to kind of touch on the switching from the meal plan thing, like I said, I can easily make my own meal plan, and a lot of the foods that I eat are consistent anyways. So the only thing that's really going to be changing up is my snacks or certain things, and my macros. The actual calorie targets in general are going to be changing. So yeah, you guys can see like my breakfast is a little bit different, something that I enjoy but still similar calories. My main meals are pretty well going to be the same or very similar, and I'll switch things up here and there to make sure that I'm not feeling restricted, but that is kind of how I like to do it, and I already feel so much better. So again, the flexible approach is something that I prefer. As I get closer to the show, I will be cutting out the artificial sweeteners and different things like that, and probably narrowing down to certain foods, and it will be very similar to a structured meal plan at that point. But it is time now to get my dinner and everything all prepared, so I'm ready to go when it's time to head on to the gym and to work. So I am mixing up right now the protein powder a little to do the popcorn for my snack. The popcorn just finished in the microwave, so I'm gonna put it in a giant bowl, let it sit, and then we will get to mixing up everything else. And then, like I said, I think I'm just gonna toss it in the freezer for a couple hours until I'm ready to go to work, and then we should be good to go. But I am getting a little bit hungry now anyways, so once this is all done, I'll probably do some email work, maybe a little bit of editing, plan my workout, and then we will be eating and heading on to the gym. But yeah, the microwave's going off, so I'm gonna go grab that popcorn now, and we'll get to making that snack. Okay guys, I'm just gonna try it before I put it in the fridge while it's still warm. That's so good. Something about sweet and salty together literally is just so good for some reason. So I'm hoping that I have giant baggies, because otherwise maybe I'll be eating half of it before I go to work. So I'm ready to go to work whenever I need to leave, which is awesome. I like to be ready and prepared. I hate rushing out the door. There's nothing worse in my opinion. So I'm gonna do some work now, plan out my workout, and then have a little lunch and probably pre-workout snack and head on to the gym. I literally feel like I've just been hanging around the house and popping on every 2 seconds when I want to talk about eating my next meal. So I apologize if that's what it seems like, but I'm honestly just sitting at my table editing videos and doing work, and I don't really have much on the go today. But that being said, I'm on the screen, which means it's time for another meal. So I am pretty hungry. I'm going to be doing an egg white omelet, so I'm just going to have some peppers, onions, egg whites, and some dairy-free cheese in there, and probably another coffee, and hang out for a bit. Then I'll do my little pre-workout meal, which is going to be a salad, and then we're going to head to the gym. So I do work at the gym that I'm training at, so I'm just going to go in a little bit early, do my workout, do my 45 minutes of cardio, and then I'm going to start my shift, which is honestly kind of nice. I get to just go in and stay there. And yeah, but I am gonna go ahead and make my little snack now, I guess you could call it. I have egg white omelets often, usually in the morning, because it keeps me feeling super full for a long time, but I've been finding the Anabolic French toast doing a really good job too, and obviously I'm using a lot of egg whites for that as well. So egg whites are definitely a staple in my routine, off season or not, prep or not, whatever. I eat so much of them, and I get them at Costco in the sleeves, and I usually get like 3 to 4 sleeves every time I go, every couple of weeks, because I go through them like crazy. So yeah, I'm just gonna put it all in a little bowl and fry up the vegetables first, add the egg whites in, and while it's all heating up, we'll make some coffee. Oh, I'm literally crying. Those onions got me good. So I just have it all heated up in a pan right now. I can show you guys. And I'm gonna season it, and I'm gonna take a portion of that out and put that in my salad later for before I go to the gym, and half of it for my omelet. The kettle just went off, so it's time to make some coffee, which I'm super excited about. I had a cold brew this morning, so I'm gonna have a regular coffee now. Today will probably be a super high caffeine day for me because I'm working and obviously filming and whatnot. I'm gonna have this coffee here. So I'm gonna use a French press, my best friend, and make some coffee to go with my omelet. So as my eggs are cooking up here, my sister is on FaceTime and she has some exciting news. So go ahead and tell the crowd.
I just got my scholarship. I got the Atlantic Frank Sobey award for business excellence. So, yeah.
So it's $30,000 scholarship, and they just dropped it off to her. So she FaceTimed me, but I was vlogging, so I figured I would include it, and yeah. So show them what you got.
I got a hat.
For unboxing.
Oh, cool. A sweater.
Nice.
I need another sweater. Do I look like a Toby scholar now?
Yes.
Okay.
Congrats. Finish this FaceTime call with her, and we'll check in with you guys when my food's all ready. Alright, so I have my lettuce here all cut up. I've got my chicken in a container here, and I've also got my onions and green peppers from earlier, and some cheese. So I'm just gonna do a pretty simple salad for my dinner, and I'm gonna heat the chicken up with the cheese and toss it on top of this. So normally for sauce, what I would do is mix up some taco seasoning, salsa, and plain fat-free Greek yogurt. I am all out of Greek yogurt just because I wasn't eating it for a long time. Normally I would always have it on hand. So I'm probably either gonna just do some salsa or some sugar-free barbecue sauce or something like that. I don't really know. I do have some low-calorie salad dressings here too, but I was kind of going for the whole like taco style bowl thing for some reason in my head. But I don't have Greek yogurt, so I think I'm just gonna do a salsa mixture on top of it and some taco seasoning. And then yeah, but you guys can see this bowl is huge, so there's literally barely any calories in spinach and lettuce, so I like to use that to my advantage and have really high volume meals like this with some protein and some cheese and fun stuff, and just kind of like get creative. And I like to eat a lot, so volume's important to me, so I think that having meals like this in huge bowls just makes you feel so much better, especially when you're on a diet. So I'll probably drink some pre-workout. I'm doing Nitro Surge and Pump Surge after this. I'll show you guys that, and then we'll head on to the gym. So I didn't show you guys, but I did have some smooth light peanut butter just as a little snack. It was just 20 grams. I had to get my fats up. I just realized when I looked at my macros I wasn't hitting my fat target, and my fats have been increased a lot. So well, not a lot, they're at a normal rate now, but they were a bit lower, so I'm just not used to having higher fat items around the house, I guess. So I definitely have to go grocery shopping and get my staple items from back when I used to track macros and calories, and I'm super excited to do that. So maybe I'll do a little video for my next grocery haul. But anyways, we have some pre-workout here. These are my favorites. You guys probably already know you can save 20% off at Jacked Factory if you use code TBT and you want some good pre-workout. I like to do a combo of the stim-free and the regular pre. So we have the Nitro Surge and the Pump Surge. So I'm gonna do a scoop of each. Just gonna do a dry scoop, I think. I have cherry limeade in both flavors because it is so good. I live about 10-15 minutes away from the gym, so by the time this kicks in I should be good to go. And I'm gonna walk a little bit first and after my workout just to get my cardio in. So I'm currently doing 5 sessions of around 40 to 45 minutes of cardio, I believe it is. It's new targets for me, so steady state, incline walk kind of thing is what I'm gonna be doing, plus a workout. And yeah, so cheers. Alright guys, so it is the next day. I did not get a chance to film my workout. However, I did post one on my Instagram page. I was able to film one from my phone. So you can check me out on Instagram. I will link the post down below. That being said, I will have one in my next video for you guys. I'm really happy to be sharing all this with you. I'll keep you posted on how I'm feeling and obviously my physique updates. I'll be taking a video this weekend to give you guys that 16-week out update. And I'm definitely looking forward to trying some more recipes from Greg's cookbook, as well as just getting back into tracking macros and getting creative again. So stay tuned if you guys are interested in that. And other than that, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. We will see you guys in the next video.